Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mahmoud, talking to you from Nigeria in West Africa. I'm a student of the online Shariah Arabic program, a program that is devoted to teaching or spreading the knowledge of classical Arabic, giving us the opportunity to understand the Quran directly from the Arabic language and also understand the book of the early scholars of Islam directly from their work, giving us a concept whereby we can think and reason like this, our righteous classical scholars. The program is very unique for any seeker of knowledge who wish to understand the knowledge of classical Arabic. I have gone through several programs before, both online and local madrasas. I've tried a lot, and I've always had one or two challenges. I'm not able to, pick interest. After a while, these programs do not create the required momentum in me, and I just naturally stop going until I discover the Sharia online program. The Sharia online program is unique compared to all the programs I've experienced in the past, all the programs I've done in the past. The Sharia online program is unique in several aspects. These are some of the unique aspects of the program. See, when you enroll for this program and the Sheikh started giving you lectures, you see that at regular interval is making reference to the roadmap. This is one of the unique aspects of it that I've discovered. So this reference to the roadmap, whereby it's telling you by so week we're going to look into reflection discussion, by so week we're going to look into verbs and verbs irregularity. So by giving you this prelude, is creating the suspense in the students and the zeal to continue the program, just like suspense movie. The zeal to continue the program, I said, okay, let me see how these topics that this year is always referring to look like. That is a very unique aspect of it, which is highly encouraging. Another thing is the constant repetition of the concept. You see, there's hardly anything you will learn from the Sheikh, and you will learn it once and for all. Once a concept is introduced, you keep repeating it until it found its place in the heart of the student. It's very difficult for the student to forget. Then the second unique aspect is the use of familiar analogy in explaining some Arabic concept. So when the Sheikh is explaining some Arabic concept, he employs some some familiar concept in the English language. He uses some English language, some concept in English language that the students are already familiar with, to explain new concept in the Arabic language. And by doing this, it makes the student to understand this Arabic concept firmly well. It makes it impossible for the student to forget this concept, because you are now looking at what you are already familiar with to study what you are not familiar with. And this is a very unique aspect of the program. And the third aspect I want to also mention in this talk is the fact that the Sheikh adopts the 80-20 rule, looking at a very few percentage of the language that gives you the overall benefit. So because of this concept, within some few weeks of lecture, you see you are gaining a lot, and so many things that were not clear to you will become very clear. And fourthly, there is provision for online classes. And in these online classes, the students have the opportunity to interact with the teacher in an online real-time basis. This is something that is very marvelous. And even for those that miss these online classes, a provision is made for them to receive the recorded session and review it and cover up what they must have missed, maybe because of one or two engagements. This is second to none, as far as I know, in most of the programs I've gone through in the past. And another very striking thing to me is the use of the phrase level relationship in order to determine the position of is in Jumblatu ismiya. For the verbal sentence, the Sheikh adopts a method whereby you establish and look at the various phrase level relationship, and once they exhaust, you drop the is. This resolves a lot of problem for us who are, having little knowledge of the language. I know this may not be a very big problem for those that are proficient in this language. However, this program is for the beginners who want to understand the Arabic language. And more so, I have a lot of the Quran that I memorize, even though I do not have a proper understanding of the Arabic language. I realized before this program that most of these verses that I memorize, I keep studying them over and over again in order to make mistake in placing the word correctly. And each time I will have to review, go back and review again and again, and I still have to struggle with placing this, putting them correctly and getting the proper error. But within 4 or 5 weeks of classes, I realized that all of those verses where I used to have problem trying to place the word correctly were just naturally becoming clear to me. Example is a verse in Surah An-Nisa. Part of the verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فَاسْتَغْفَرُوا وَاسْتَغْفَرَ لَهُمُ الرَّسُولُ. See, this فَاسْتَغْفَرُوا وَاسْتَغْفَرَ لَهُمُ الرَّسُولُ, I used to interchange them, not knowing why one should have ru and the other one is having ra. But immediately after this Sheikh sent his introductory video to me and first few classes, I understood these verses and every other verse naturally without thinking. So once I see it, I know that this is the cause and this is why this is going in this way. And it don't depend on the way he organized the program. It depends on the way the Sheikh organized the program and make it in such a way that within some few weeks of classes, you've gotten a very few amount of concepts that will give you a large amount of benefit. It gives you some very few concepts at the very beginning of the class, which give you 80% of our benefit. This is a very unique aspect of this program. So we encourage all seekers of knowledge who wishes to understand the knowledge of classical Arabic to enroll for this program, and we encourage everybody who have been trying in the past so many years put in order to understand this language, enroll for this program, because this program will cut short so many years of your studies. After some few weeks, you realize that what you benefit will be more than what you will study for years in a recognized institution. This is not an exaggeration. And whatever we have said here is the truth we are expressing, and which you find benefit in this explanation and enroll for this program. Inshallah, you will not regret it. Wa alaikum salam.